to start today's class, and before we start today's class, let me tell you, in 10th C, still 6 of you have not submitted the project. I am just taking their names: Kinjal Gupta, Vaishnavi Singh, Mehul Srivastav, Aditya Upadhyay, Ayush Yadav. These are the students who has not submitted their project from 10th C. Now 10th F, out of 18, only 9 of you have submitted. So I am taking the names who has already submitted the project and I have accepted. Shashwat Agrawal has submitted, Devansh Gupta, Kasaudan, Prajwal Sahu, Sharmishta Vikram, Athar Pratap Singh, Yashi Srivastav, Utkarsh Singh Vats, Kritika Yadav. So rest of you, please submit your project as soon as possible, beta. Because if you are not submitting your project, we are not going to mark your answer sheet this time. And the deadline already over. So this is my last request. Now onwards, I will not ask for the project. Mehul, are you getting my point? Sushant, Ayush Rathore, please submit your project by today only. Later on, I will not accept. Is that clear, everybody? So now, it's already 11. So let me start my class today's. So in today's class, first of all, I am going to discuss the access specifier, or you can say the visibility board. So let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible, bachcho. So basically the access specifier and the visibility modes. Okay, so there are three modes available in Java. The number one is your public, number two is private, and number three is protected. So please try to understand these things. Basically these are the access specifier, or you can say the visibility modes, and these provides the visibility to your data member. Suppose I am going to explain these things with the help of an example, right? So now suppose you are declaring a particular data member using this keyword private. Basically public, private and protected, these are the keywords which provides the accessibility to the data member or the member method. Suppose you are doing int private int a. So this is the data specifier which is having the least visibility. That is why it is known as private. So private means whatever you are declaring as a private, that particular, suppose this is your first class, main class, and this is your derived class, and the whole thing you can easily say this is your package where you are executing your program. So now, so this private, basically these things, public, private and protected, we use in case of inheritance, which we will do in class 12. And here only the concept we have studied. The inheritance means the property of one class we can inherit in the another class. So for example, here I am declaring a data member as private. So in short we can say that this private member int a is accessible only inside the class, means here only you can use. If you have declared private type variable inside a particular class, so that private variable you cannot access in any other class. Within the same class only you can access, means you cannot access anywhere in another class, in the sub class, or in any package. Am I getting everyone? So the private keyword, private access specifier is having the least visibility. You can access the private things, the private members of a class in a particular, in a same class only. Am I clear this? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, come to the next. Now, come to the next is, that is your public. As you know, the public static void main. In the main method also we use this access specifier public. So public means everybody can access, means the same class, the other class, or any other class, means throughout any program of Java, throughout the package, you can access the public data members or public method. Like while declaring a class, whether you are using the class object concept or whether you are not using. Suppose like in simple program you are using the public static void main. In that case, if the main method is not public, so while executing the program, your compiler cannot execute the main method, because once you execute the program, so your interpreter, like while executing, first of all, the main method is accessible without creating object. How it is possible? Just because of this public keyword, this keyword. Am I clear? So if you are declaring any particular thing like public int b or public int a, so that particular variables is accessible throughout the same class, other class, or from any package. Now the next is, any doubt here बच्चों?
Sir, a public thing is accessible only in the same package or through various packages.
Beta, see, the public things you can access from the same package, other package, or in the same class also. Means
Yes.
from anywhere we can access the public things. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, there is one more thing which I have not written here. By default, that is default. See, if you are declaring a variable in a class, like you have declared class ABC, yeah, AB, and inside this you have declared a variable like P. So here we are not putting any access specifier before the data type, not public, not private, not protected. So what is that? So basically for that we can say that is having the default, which is not required to be right. By default it is default, access specifier is there. So that means that is also accessible in the same class, in the other class, and in the same package. But the difference is we cannot access that default things from other packages. Am I clear, everyone? This is the only theory based questions you will get in the exam. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now come to this protected. Basically this protected keyword we usually use in the inheritance concept, where we can declare two classes. For example, this is the first class and this is the second class, and this is your main method from where you call these these classes, right? This is the class A and this is the class B, and this is your main class from where you start executing or start calling the above mentioned classes. So now, so this is the class, the class which you defined first, that is your super class, and now the other is your derived class. So basically what we do in case of inheritance, what we do, we inherit the property from the super class to the derived class. So how it is possible? Just because of the concept of inheritance. Is that clear? And now basically in case of inheritance you can use any of the access specifier, whether it is public and private. So now if you are declaring the protected, that means that protected thing you are defining in the base class, or you can say the superclass. And if you are declaring a protected specifier, so that means that protected things you can inherit in the subclass also. But if you are declaring a particular thing in a private, so that private thing you cannot access in a derived class. So if you want to access the private thing in your derived class, for that we need this protected access specifier. So basically protected means you can inherit the private things also. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
In the book it is given in the form of table also. You can go through the table. That's very very important for the boards. Okay बच्चों?
So which page?
Beta, in the chapter class object, and if you are using the KIPS book, this is given under the chapter name. You know, if you are having Sumita Arora, it is given in the library methods. You can check that in the index. Is it clear? So let me discuss some new things now. After that, the new thing we are going to discuss, auto boxing and auto unboxing, or you can say only unboxing also. This is very very important. So now please pay attention here. Anybody having any idea about this auto boxing and auto unboxing? Any idea about this? Any of you? But Ayush, book number I cannot tell, but you can see in the index. You will get it very easy.
Current library class.
Yes, sorry. The same I was telling also, I think. The library class. Yes, anybody having any idea about auto boxing and unboxing? No? But I speak up. I'm simply asking. Jayesh?
No, sir.
Jayesh, any doubt? हाँ, आयुष बस सॉरी उत्कर्ष बताओ बेटा. Utkarsh Singh Vats, you are raising your hand. Come on. You know about this? Okay, so let me tell you, very easy. See, before this, yes. Okay, so now, is it visible bit on my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, we have already done like this, the implicit conversion and the explicit type conversion. Who will tell about the implicit and the explicit? Before this, we need to discuss about that also.
Sir, implicit means converting a smaller data type into a larger data type. Explicit is the other way around.
Very good, Pragyan, and very good, Jayesh also. Pragyan beta, absolutely fine. Tell me about unboxing. Pragyan, are you getting my voice? Pragyan. Okay, so let me discuss this. Basically, like like the conversions, in auto boxing is the automatic conversion, or you can say the implicit conversion. But here, in case of implicit conversion, or you can say the type conversion, we were working on the data type purely. But here, in case of auto boxing and auto unboxing, we are working on data type as well as on their particular objects. So in short we can say the auto boxing, let me tell you, the auto boxing is the automatic conversion of the primitive data type. Are you getting this PDT, or should I write in capital in the full form? Let me tell you, primitive
Correct.
data type, right, into corresponding now. So in short we can say like this. So auto boxing is the automatic conversion, just like implicit, of the primitive data type into the corresponding object. So what do you mean by this? See, very easy one. I am going to give you example. What is this? This is a simple wrapper class of double type.
So why D is capital?
Because, see, let me tell you. So now this is a data type, or you can say like you can write here. Wait a minute, beta. In a better way, should I need to write. So now what we are doing, basically here what we are doing, please pay attention everyone. So in the first statement we are simply declaring a double variable which is having the value 25.6. Now in the second one what we are doing, we are converting this data type, means double data type B, into the corresponding object, or you can say the wrapper class. So the wrapper class name I have mentioned here, obj, and the wrapper class exactly what we are using, double. Why? Because we are converting respective data type into the corresponding wrapper of a class. Am I clear everyone? So this is a simple example in which we are converting primitive data type into the respective object. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like this you can write any other example also, like let me give you one more example, like int a equals to any variable, then after integer t equals to a. So here also what we are doing, we are converting an integer variable into the corresponding object using the wrapper class integer. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So is it clear, the auto boxing, class 12, 10th F and 10C?
Yes, sir.
So now what is the unboxing, the second part, or you can say the auto unboxing, just opposite of this. So now see the example. So here what we are doing, so here very easy thing, again I am repeating. So here what we have done, we have assigned a particular fixed value in an integer object, and the name I have mentioned here ATR. In the second statement what we are doing, we are converting this object into a respective primitive data type. Am I clear everyone? So this means This is the automatic conversion of a wrapper class object into its corresponding primitive data type. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion here?
So like if we have to declare an object like integer or double, do we have to add the statement like ABC integer is equal to new ABC?
Not
That is
ABC,
equal
beta.
to-
See, here we need to work on the wrapper class. So if you want to declare a, like character wrapper class and you wanted to store something, so for that the statement will be like this. See, character is a wrapper class, like any variable like C equals to a particular this weight, and after that char.
So
Now
like you're saying that character the with the capital C is an object. So like we declare object like when we have to take input we declare by scanner, when we have to initiate and method we use it with ABC with the name of the class.
beta, एक minute, excuse me. So now earlier also I have told you about the wrapper class. Wrapper class always starts with a capital alphabet of the respective data type. So if you want to write the character wrapper class of the char data type, so this has to start with a capital C and must be in the whole form like character. So here we are declaring a character of this char type, and this is the object, and now this is a data type, primitive data type, in which we can store any value of character object or any other data type also. And if you are converting object into a respective data type, so this is known as unboxing. So unboxing is the reverse of the auto boxing. So where in auto boxing we were converting primitive data type into the corresponding wrapper object. Now is it clear? And one more thing, Devansh, which you are talking like ABC, something like that. So in that case, beta, this ABC representing the class. So this is the class and this one is your object. So
Yes,
here
sir.
we are creating the object of a class, and here we are creating of a object of a particular data type using the wrapper class. Am I clear now?
Okay, so like it's already there. We don't have to write.
Yes, it is
another
inbuilt.
statement
It
before
is
this.
inbuilt class. This character, integer, double, boolean, float. Am I clear? Short, byte. These are already
Yes,
there.
sir, what for string?
For string also the same thing. String, we use string. See, we have done string so many times. So initially I have told, like if you are declaring a variable, so you can use this declaration. So this also is known as the object using this wrapper class. And
Okay, sir.
apart from this, we can use the other declaration also. This is also same, but we usually avoid this, in which we were using new. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt, anybody? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Any other query you want to discuss, you can ask, bachcho. And everything I am recording, so these things you can see later also. Again I am repeating, auto boxing is the automatic conversion of the primitive data type into corresponding object classes. The example I have mentioned you here, again I am telling, these are the examples. And now unboxing, or you can say the auto unboxing. This is the reverse process of the auto boxing, in which we are converting wrapper class object into a corresponding or respective data type like this and like this. I hope these things are clear. In case you are having any doubt, you can ask. Any doubt, bachcho? Sure? Okay. So any doubt in the previous question which we were doing in the last class?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kinjal, when you will submit your project, beta? Kinjal, Ayush Rathore, submit by today only. Okay. So, should I give you program, beta?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very small program I am going to give you. Just write down. Now using parameterized constructor, enter two number and print their SCF using subtraction method. Write down everybody. Enter two numbers and find their SCF using subtraction method. Use parameterized constructor. Do it fast. Only 42 of you have joined today out of 50 students. And whatever we have discussed today, Shashwat Singh is there. Shashwat Singh, wait a minute. Shashwat Singh is absent. Aryan Singh is absent. Archita beta, any doubt? Are you getting the question, everyone? The question is there in the chat box. Using the parameterized constructor, use subtraction method. Do you know the subtraction method? Vishwesh? Vishwesh?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Prajal Sahu, do you know the method, subtraction method?
No, sir.
Okay, so let me tell you. Now see my screen, everyone. Suppose you are having two number 9 and 18. So the SCF is, I am telling you the basic thing. If this one is greater than this, then so this is false, so else will execute. So now in else, this is A and this is B. Please pay attention. So B equals to B minus A. So this becomes 9. And this we will repeat until unless the value of A and B is not coming same. And now if this one is true, maybe. Like if it is this. In that case, what you will do? A equals to A minus B. So the 90% thing I have written here, but just you need to work out this. So this is the simple subtraction method. Only one loop you need to put yourself. That I won't tell. Okay? Using this, you can easily get it. Any number. Doesn't matter. You know, no need to check whether A is bigger or B is bigger. It will work in both cases. And if both the numbers are same, anyone you can print as SCF. Is it clear, everyone? Please speak up.
Yes.
This is known as your simple subtraction method.
Yes.
Now try everybody and post the solution in the chat box if it is coming, or in the GCR also you can put. All of you getting my question or not? Use the parameterized constructor concept. Again I am repeating whatever I have discussed today in the theory class, they are very very important topics. So please watch the recording, especially the auto boxing and unboxing. Last year only the council has added these two topics. So this will also come in the boards also this year also. So please go through this carefully. Do it fast. Ayush Rathore, submit your project as soon as possible. Kasaudan, are you getting these things or not? Submit your project, otherwise.
Yes, sir, getting, sir.
Good.
Just doing the program, sir.
Okay, do it.
Sir,
Those-
I have submitted.
Where? What submitted project?
Sir, on your mail, sir.
Solution.
Yes, sir.
Today's project I have got, beta. I am not talking about the project right now. Those who have not submitted the project, please submit by today only. Otherwise, I will give you 0 straightforward, and then later on I will not accept. Kinjal. Vaishnavi, Mehul, Sushant. आदित्य उपाध्याय, श्याम अग्रवाल, अंगेश, आर्यन, शाश्वत सिंह, सुशांत, आलोक सोनी, सक्षम श्रीवास्तव, अक्षरा दुबे. Submit your project by today only. You will not get extra time now, because on 5th onwards you are going to have your exams. Do it, बच्चों. If you are posting your solution in the chat box or in the GCR, please let me know, बच्चों. Okay, Jayesh, wait, beta. Absolutely correct, beta. Very good. Very fine. Who else? Don't copy and paste. Everybody has to try their own logic. Mansi Agrawal, Mansi, yes beta. Mansi Agrawal, beta, speak up. Don't leave the class, beta. Kritika Yadav. Anybody else done? Come on. Today we will not do new question, beta. You can practice and you can ask your doubts. Yes, Pratyaksh? Done? Any query you can ask, bachcho, without any hesitation. Aditya Verma, Akshara Dubey, Ansh Chaudhary. Any query, beta? Ayush Yadav?
Yes, sir.
Beta, when you will submit your project, huh?
Sir, in 1 hour.
In 1 hour? ठीक है बेटा, I will wait.
Sir, I am making the acknowledgement and the index.
Okay. Any other query you want to discuss today? You can discuss, beta, because before exam, this will be your last class. Prajwal Sahu, beta, Sahu, you can also ask your query if you are having. N1, N2, ठीक है. Very good. Very good, Sahu. Well done, beta. Absolutely correct.
Thank you, sir.
Good. And please revise whole syllabus. Do not think कि something is not coming. Everything is coming till today, whatever I have taught you. The syllabus is finished now. We will revise and we will do more practice of the programming, especially the using the class object concept and the arrays. Is that clear? We need to do more practice because the programming is a weaker point of many of you still doing some silly mistakes. So please do practice. Rohan beta, any doubt?
No, sir.
Why no, sir, beta? You can ask your doubt. Jha Sahab, any query?
No, sir.
Very good. So, beta, Harshnath Jha, tell me your marks in the previous test.
Sir, I did not take the papers.
Why? Should I tell your
Sir, I
marks?
was not able to come.
Okay. See the details we are with us. All the details of marks we are having. So please go through that. In case you are having any query, you can call me. You can ask your doubts on WhatsApp, or you can make me call or give me a missed call. I will call you back for clearing your doubts. But this is my request to please, before the exam, clear all the doubts if you are having. This is very, very important, bachcho, because this year also we don't know whether you will have the exam or whether you will have online exam or offline exam. So please utilize us, utilize the online classes. These are very, very essential for you for your coming boards. Okay, bachcho, anybody has done? And please complete all the work in your notebook. That's very, very important. I will post the recording and the attendance in the GCR. If anybody has any query regarding your attendance and the any query, you can ask through the GCR also.
Sir, I have posted program, sir.
But I am checking. Sahu Sahab, very smart, huh? But you will get an error. This is wrong. Because in the end SCF, you are not using the return statement and the function is returning. Right, beta? Rest is fine. So after that, after C equals to A, do it, return C. And C is not required as a global variable. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, who else has posted?
Sir, I am Aditya, sir, not Sahu.
हाँ सॉरी आदित्य कसौदन. अरे नाम नहीं, फीलिंग समझिए बेटा.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any other doubt? Anyone? So with this we are ending today's class. Good luck for the coming exam and submit your project as soon as possible everyone. Okay? Thank you so much. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.